Hey, bar is open, it's nearing Christmas, so today I'll be reviewing this Macallan Harmony Collection Green Meadow. Hi there, SG Alcohol Guy here, giving you honest reviews on the alcohols that I am tasting. And as mentioned, today I'll be reviewing this Macallan Harmony Collection Green Meadow. Now this is just one of the whiskies they have in their Harmony Collection. There's actually quite a few variations. Keep an eye out for them. But this is the one that I have. I've seen a few advertisements on it on social media, Instagram and Facebook. So I was thinking, well, it's Christmas, so let's give it a shot. And the box, it has that green meadow picture on it. Now it says this is actually in collaboration with Stella and Mary McCartney. I think they are the whiskey makers. So I believe they contributed to how this whiskey was crafted. And as the name Green Meadow suggests, it looks very environmental. Even the box feels like it's made from environmentally friendly recycled materials. And it's just an overall very pleasant sensation. It actually feels really sturdy compared to a lot of other flimsy boxes that I've come across. And there's a very nice flap to help you open the box neatly. And the bottle actually doesn't shake. It's sitting on something that helps to hold it in place. And I think that's really smart. So you have a secure package. And taking it out, it's beautiful. Yeah, there's something to hold the bottle in place there. Overall, just looks beautiful. And there's actually a lot of words at the back of the box. So what I'll do is, as per the previous reviews, I will actually take a picture of the box and then upload it so that you can have a read while I'm reviewing the taste of the whiskey. As you can see, it's a brand new bottle. It's not been opened before. So today will be the day. Oh, it opens immediately. Beautiful sound. Okay, now let's keep that back for a moment and to tell you about the price. This Macallan, and I'm using this to treat myself for Christmas because this particular Macallan Harmony Collection Green Meadow retails at around 288 Singapore dollars per bottle. For that, you will get a typical Macallan 700 ml bottle with 40.2% alcohol content. And one thing I read about this whiskey, it's written on the box here as well, it says that this natural color is matured in sherry, seasoned oak and bourbon casks. So it's not an artificially added coloring, it's just made this way. And moving on to the review. So what I'll be doing is I'll be reviewing it in three ways. For all my whiskies, I would like to review them first neat. Then I'll be adding in a splash of water just to see if the taste opens up. And finally, I'll be having it on the rocks. As you can see, I'm using a very big ice cube here. The main reason is just that it takes longer to melt, so I get to enjoy the chilled whiskey a lot longer. If you want to use crushed ice, you want to use smaller ice cubes, you want to use the ice ball, there's no right or wrong, it's just really your own preference. And without further ado, let's do this. Okay, it's work night, so I'm gonna drink sensibly, as much as I can. So what that means is I'll be pouring it in very sensible amounts. Just one small little drop there. My heart is bleeding because it's not a cheap whiskey. And pouring it into the glass. And what I like to do is I do like to swirl the whiskey in the glass just to see how long it takes to settle back down from the sides. Disappointingly, it went back down immediately. Now this is a single malt Scotch whiskey, but there's no year to it, meaning it doesn't say how long it's been aged, and that could be the reason why this whiskey just doesn't have any potential lasting flavors. But we'll find out when we taste it in a bit. Scent wise, It smells very young. It has that alcohol smell, again, that typical nail polish remover, paint thinner kind of smell, but it's very gentle and there's a hint of sweetness to it. So the smell is pleasant. Not something I can say for most whiskies. But then again, at 288 Singapore dollars per bottle, I'm expecting this kind of quality. And finally, taste test 1. Now to review spirits, what I recommend for most viewers is that I would recommend you exhale your breath, sip and swallow a bit of the whiskey, and then with your mouth still closed, inhale and exhale through your nose. Right? So this allows the flavors to play through the mouth into the nose, giving you, a better sense of what the whiskey actually tastes like. Here goes. Taste test 1. There is that burn, right? That's for sure. It's actually relatively comfortable because it doesn't sear straight down. It just gently nudges its way down. So it's a very nice and warm, gentle burn. As you can see, I'm not coughing away, right? So this is actually easy to drink if you do it in that method. Flavor-wise, there's a hint of oakiness right at the back here. Initially, when they enter the mouth, there's no oakiness. The lasting finish is an oaky flavor, which I'm very surprised because I didn't expect the lasting flavor. But the oakiness is still here. Hint of it is there. There is some sweetness to the whiskey. It's a mixture of sweetness and a hint of sourishness as well. Something that made my gums, want to salivate a bit. That sourish bite. So there's a hint of that sourish bite, but overall sweet. So it's very layered, this one. It's a sweet whiskey, sourish on the sides, and a slight oakiness at the back. Overall, having it neat is fantastic. It's a very good conversation starter. And it's smooth. So smooth that I want to drink another sip straight away. But being the professional that I am, we're going to add some water to it instead, just to see if this whiskey opens up further. Right, just a splash so that we don't have it too diluted. The idea is to open the whiskey, not to water it down. And with that, taste test 2. The burn is still there, reduced by maybe 50%, 60%. So the burn is still there, very mild burn now. The oakiness disappeared. I can't taste oakiness, but there's a floral scent in my mouth. The sourishness disappeared as well. So that sourishness is gone. But there's a floral scent in my mouth. So it became a very single textured whiskey. Okay, so previously when I was having neat, I could detect some citrus. I could detect the oak. The sweetness probably came from the vanilla. But having it with water, those 3 disappeared. And I'm tasting a bit of, I'm guessing, primrose and bluebells. Personally, I've never tasted these flowers before, so I'm guessing these are flowers because it's a very floral flavor in my mouth. I won't say very, sorry. It's a mildly floral flavor in my mouth. Mildly floral flavor. What a tongue twister. It's very enjoyable as well. However, I prefer it neat. So again, it really depends on what you're looking for in a whiskey. I like it, really textured. This is very consistent. So, again, no right or wrong, it's just which one you prefer. So far, I'm loving it neat. And finally, let's have it on the rocks. As you can see, it's starting to be a warm day in Singapore again. It's the middle of December and it's warm. Amazing. But the good news is that with that warmness, the ice is really melting quite a bit. I can use this to cleanse my palate and then have the whiskey on the rocks. Again, another 20 ml. Nearly spilled it there. And as you can see, I poured the whiskey onto the ice cube itself. The main idea is I want it to chill quickly. I'm using a relatively small glass, so it's as close contact to the ice as possible. This chills it a lot faster without it melting. So just going to wait a couple more seconds and then it's down to taste test 3. Hope you've been reading the box well. There you have it, nice and chilled. Taste test 3. Having it chilled, removed oakiness as well. The floral scent is enhanced. Tastes a little bit buttery as well. I can't explain why that's happening. Tastes a little bit buttery as well. But you know, overall it's more floral compared to just adding some water to it. But again, it's not my kind of flavor. I do like sweet whiskies, I do like smooth whiskies. But the floral taste, maybe it's because it's unfamiliar to me, it's not really something I'm going to enjoy. I'm going to stick to having it neat because that's just the way I prefer it. But so far, that's how it tastes neat, with some water and on the rocks. Hey there, thanks for watching up to this point. I just want to state that all these reviews are based on my personal taste, preferences and opinions. They're not to be used as an industry standard. I do however want to find out what you think about this Macallan Harmony Collection Green Meadow. Have you tried it? You know, have you heard of anyone else trying it? Have you tried other whiskies? Drop me some comments. Let's compare some notes. If you're still here, do help me click on the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell, because I do try to upload at least one new video every week. Plus, if you know of anyone interested in watching such reviews, do help me send a link to the video as well. And my friends, have a wonderful Christmas season and happy drinking.